Hi, this is Brian with ActiveMelody.com. Well, last Friday I put out a soulful R&B style lead lesson, which was lesson number EP222, if you're seeing this out of context. But I had a lot of requests from site members wanting to know how to play the rhythm. When they heard the MP3 jam track, they wanted to know how to play that rhythm part. So that's what we're going to learn in this video. And that's what I just played in the intro there. So this video will be the short version. If you like the extended version and the tablature, which includes all the strum patterns, you're going to want to go to activemelody.com/micro and do a search for ML034. Alright, so this first chord is going to be an A chord. And I'm just playing an A major bar chord here. I'm barring on the 5th fret, and these three fingers are making the E chord shape. And this is the first little pattern. It sounds like this. So it's down, 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 up. And you can write that down if you need to, but it's the 6th string on its own, and then we're going to hit all 6 strings. So it's down, down, back to the 6th string, hit that twice, down, down, and now we're going to do up. And when you do that up, I'm just hitting strings 1 and 2 really. Maybe 1, 2, and 3. It's just the top part of it. And it creates a rhythmic thing because it happens really quick, and I don't let that ring out. I truncate it like that by releasing the pressure with my left hand. So let's back up and try that again. We have down, 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 up. Then there's a muted down. And then I go ahead and slide up to this B minor 7 chord. And to make that chord, you just bar here on the 7th fret, and ring finger goes down on the 9th fret 5th string. It's a really easy chord to play, and it sounds good. So we're just sliding into position for that B minor 7. Alright, so let's back up from the A. We have down, 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 up, down, and then once I slide up into position here, I'm going to play up. That's an upstroke. So, let's back it up and put the two pieces together now. Okay, now the next thing that I played was a little pull-off that I'm doing while I'm making that B minor 7 chord. I've got my pinky coming up here to the 9th fret, 1st string, and then you can hear me doing a pull-off there. Now if I'm glazing past some of this, if I'm going too fast, just remember you've got that extended version as a premium member and the tablature. But let me back up from the A. Now we repeat that. Now the second time through, instead of doing this, just to keep it interesting, I played. And I think of that as kind of like a little Hendrix style feel. And all I'm doing for that is I'm barring the first 5 strings on the 7th fret, and I played a hammer on there that's between the 7th fret and the 9th fret on the 5th string. And then behind that bar there on the 7th fret, I played strings 3 and 4. Hit that twice. These are all downstrokes, by the way. And then I do another hammer on, this time it's on the 4th string between the 7th fret and the 9th fret. So altogether that little fill sounds like this. It's a great fill, and just look at, if you want to use this in something going forward, just look at where that fill is in reference to your minor chord. Even if it's not a minor 7, even if it's just a minor chord, like if you're playing an A minor chord. So that fill, I always think of it as that fill lives within this chord shape, and it makes it easy to reference those and use them in other things when you're improvising. Okay, so let's back up then from the A. Now I just repeated the whole thing. And then I came up to this F sharp minor chord and played this little fill lick that goes. And that's easier to do than it looks. All I'm doing to make this chord shape, these 3 fingers are playing the A minor chord shape, and then I'm barring here on the 9th fret, playing strings 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I brush the chord first, the F sharp minor, and then I hit the 1 string, and then my pinky comes up here to the 12th fret, 1st string, and I do a pull off. See, I'm keeping the bar down the whole time. And then I come down to the 2nd string, put my pinky back in place where it was so that I can make the rest of that chord, played string 3 and then string 4. So then all together it's like this. And then I come down to the E chord and played another little fill here, another little Hendrix style fill. And for this I'm playing the A chord shape. where I'm playing strings 5, 4, 3, and 2, barring, I use my pinky, some use your ring finger there on the 9th fret, barring the first 4 strings, but play those middle strings, and then this little lick, all I do for that is I switch places. So where that bar is, I switch, and then I use my index finger so that I can play the 3rd string, and then I play string 3 and 4 with a hammer on to the 11th fret, 4th string. So it goes, then take that off, and then ring finger goes down on the 11th fret, 5th string. So that's what the lick looks like. Now you can use that lick as another takeaway from this lesson. So if you think about this chord shape, that's a great fill lick that's connected to this chord shape. So no matter what chord you're playing, if it's a D chord, see how this lick connects to the chord shape. Always connect these things back to chord shapes. That way when you're improvising, you can use them. So from the F sharp minor to the E, then we go down to the D. Now it's the same chord shape as the E, we just go down 2 more frets. And then I came up here and played a D sus4 chord. So it's just hitting that D chord. Again, it's the same kind of technique where I'm replacing this bar with my index finger here. And I'm playing strings, at this point I'm playing strings 4, 3, and 2. So that I can put my ring finger or your middle finger, whichever is easier, down on the 8th fret 2nd string to create that sus chord. It's the same as if you're playing a D sus down here. You're just doing it up here. So that you can go right back to that A and continue that loop again. So let's take it now from the F sharp minor. I'll play it through. All the way back to the A. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this. Just remember to check out activemelody.com/micro and do a search for ML034 if you want more information on this rhythm lesson.